Well, hey. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. Did I even really do my hair? I just got out of the shower. Had kickboxing this morning. And usually on the kickboxing days, I'm cutting it close with getting the news prepared and everything. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good morning, a good day. It is Thursday, so near the end of the week. I'm at the time in my life now where I don't necessarily look forward to Fridays. I don't not look forward to Fridays, but I enjoy my weeks. I do. I enjoy waking up, doing my show, and then my work, especially with the new job, goes by really quick, and I learn a lot. So usually very satisfied by the time I get off work. But yeah, the interesting thing though is there's this winter storm that's coming, and here in Texas, there's usually only a few days, maybe out of the year, if it happens during year, where ice, snow can get bad enough where everything just shuts down, but it's usually not an issue. I mean, since I've grown up here, there's been multiple occasions where schools closed because of ice, or maybe a job I'm working, I don't need to go in because there's ice, or there's times where I've driven on the ice, and it's pretty crazy. Like, it's scary stuff. Where one time there was a van I had when I was first driving, and because of the ice, went off the side of the road. Going up onto the highway, and luckily the way it worked out, just the shape of the road where the off ramp, I guess, would be, as it's moving up, it didn't cause a big dip, but I fell down into a little ditch. I think it damaged the car just a little bit, but someone got me out, and a passerby that knew me. It was after work, working at the movie theater, so I think I was like 16 at the time. And then this one wasn't, well, I mean, not as long ago as that. This was maybe 10 years ago or a little less. Yeah, I remember just going, there was no ice, but it had iced, but there was some what they call black ice that would be randomly around. So I was going on to the ramp to go onto the highway, and then the back end, and I was in my truck, started, losing control and spinning around while going up the ramp. I'm like, oh my God. So then I had to go down the up ramp to get off the highway. There's even more situations. One with my friend, when we were on a highway, he was driving me because he had a Jeep, a car that was better for the ice. And we were on a overpass bridge, and this other car just like went past us so fast it caused the Jeep to lose control and spin. Oh my God. So many crazy things. I just say, stay off the ice if you don't need to be on. But also, if there's something you really want to do, if you're going to take the risk, I guess be careful. I don't know. I don't have much more to say. But hey, Altronomus, Jamkillix, good to see you guys. What are we gonna get into? There's a bunch of different things I could be talking about, and I don't know which one. So, one, let's talk about what I've been playing, because we can get that out of the way really quick. Actually, let me pull that up. Here we go. Look at that, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Did I even play yesterday? I think I might have played a little bit. Man, did I even play yesterday? Maybe. Just I've been busy. But yeah, still playing Xenoblade Chronicles. I really have nothing much to say, except I'm near the end. I think we got some good news. A demo just completed of a game I wanted to try. So now I know where the show's going. Congratulations. Okay, but anyway, it's one of those things where I can't wait to beat this, but I'm enjoying my time. So, but I really can't wait to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I hear a lot of good things about that one. Okay, let's see. Let me check something. Okay, let's look at some news. One thing I wanted to check out was this news about Ubisoft, and it started yesterday after the stream, but people have been covering it since then. And I don't think it's too big of a deal, really. It's just a restructuring that's probably needed for a video game publisher as big as Ubisoft. There's not many left, old school ones. EA is going to be changing here, if not already. So I'm all for whatever Ubisoft can do to kind of reformulate, and figure out the best way to navigate the AAA gaming space, though. I am one that will not jokingly say that they were a quadruple A. That was the time when we were doing too much in gaming that we didn't need to do, right? So okay, so their shares plummet 33% after unveiling the reorganization. And man, that just goes to show like a lot of these big plays in life are based on people betting money, and that doesn't necessarily mean it is actually what's going to happen. I kind of hate that we're under that, but whatever. I just live with it. It's, a monk was talking about this. Like, there's a certain time that you come into an awakening and you see what's going on around you, and you have to know, okay, well, to continue to support the lives around me, I need to just journey through this. It's the same thing like when people complain about AI, and I'm like, guys, I'm still trying to get over the fact that we're all relying on electronics that are made by child and slave labor. Like my life is already this, and if I separate myself from all that, I'm going to close off my family. I'm going to, so it's like, the monk is kind of saying once you've found that awakening, you have to deal with it. Anyway, so it's kind of a weird little tangent I just kind of went off on, but it has to do the same thing with art, because art is being affected by the way we have this structure to allow, you know, resources, abundance at the top, in a workforce. That's really strange again how this conversation went, but I I'm hopeful for Ubisoft. I hope they pull through. I think there's so many things that they could be releasing that are awesome. If it's, I mean, just consider the Prince of Persia series, just in general. There's so much more they could be doing with that, and they have been. They came out with that Crowned Prince or Prince Crown of the Prince or whatever Metroidvania that I didn't like, even though I like Metroidvanias. Um, and then they came out with the Rogue Prince of Persia. These are all good ideas, but to me, it doesn't make sense because Prince of Persia is its own genre anyway. You shouldn't really be expanding. I mean, if you want to see success, you need to double down on Prince of Persia being its own thing. That's different than if you already have an existing IP that's not video game related, and then you just inject it into video game things. There is this degree of people's expectation of a Prince of Persia game. That's why the Sands of Time remake is coming out. So I would say people's expectations of Prince of Persia nowadays are more of the Sands of Time style and not the side scrolling style, even though that was cool. But I think most of those gamers have kind of moved on. It does sound kind of odd, but that's my feeling on it. Anyway, Beyond Good and Evil, Black Flag, these are still things that are going to be coming off, but they're coming out, but they're doing it within this new overhaul where they have, I think, 6 different studios. No, there's 6 games they're canceling, but I think there's like 5 or 6 uh five decentralized houses. That's what they're calling it. So they're gonna have like basically 5 studios that are gonna be working on different games. Yeah, and you can see the list here actually. Oh, we might as well go through it. This is good content I'm actually providing. Creative House One Vantage Studios focused on scaling and extending Ubisoft's largest and established no franchises to turn them into annual billionaire brands. Okay. Creative House One is for scaling. Okay. And they have Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, their main ones. 2 is dedicated to competitive and co-op shooters, Division, Ghost Recon Special. Okay, that's a neat way to do that. Okay. 3 is Sharp Live Experiences. Okay. That's another thing. I like the idea that they're keeping the live service thing as a separate thing than like their shooters and then their main franchises. It should be that. Live service is a genre. I mean, you can inject it into a game, sure, but if the game is being made to be live service first, it needs its own area. Okay, 4 is dedicated to immersive fantasy worlds and narrative-driven universes. Okay, I could see that. And then 5 is focused on reclaiming position, casual, family friendly. Okay, so this is the main, yeah, and I think that's important too. This last part, I feel like a lot of times companies don't really think about that. Instead, they might kidify an IP instead of just focusing on a family-friendly game. So, I do like this. Again, I'm all in. I'm a fan of Ubisoft. I've never not liked Ubisoft. I always felt like they've been the best example of a AAA publisher navigating what it means to be a billion-dollar company in 2025, 2026. So it's cool stuff. Okay. So, some other news I came across. I haven't. Okay, a second prototype for Heart of Darkness on Saturn has been discovered. Okay, the only reason I wanted to bring this up, and let's. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this game, Heart of Darkness. It's not based on the book that was made into the movie. Yeah, here we go. That's Apocalypse Now. It's this video game that came out, 1998. So I remember this came out in 1998, and I got it on PC, and I don't know how I got it. I don't know if my dad just happened to get it. I was very lucky in the 90s with PC gaming because there was just we just happened to have a lot of games. I think my dad just got games all the time. But it's not like he was like, oh, new game, oh, new game. I would just go to the computer to play, and then there would be a bunch of games like CDs. We would go to places and get just CDs of games. And this is one of them. Let's see. I'm trying to think of how to explain what I'm trying to get at with this. So let's look at it. It's a very cool looking side-scrolling, very good looking for its time. Let me get a video. And again, I played on. It was on PlayStation, but I played on PC, and I think PC might have looked a little better. Basically, it was a side scroller, really good animation, but sometimes I didn't realize what was going on, and you would die easily. Yeah, here we go. I mean, and this looks great. And it kind of has that Prince of Persia ness to it, the original, where yes, it's a side scroller, but there's a lot with the animations to make the gameplay feel very deliberate. So, yeah, trying to let's see what happened after blah blah blah. Wow, it was in development for 6 years. Wow, and he didn't come up with another game. And I have not been paying attention to the developer. I remember this from Dust, but I didn't pay attention to it. So this was the guy's next game. Wow. Interesting. So, just interesting little backstory on Heart of Darkness, which was a cool, amazing, random side scroller that I never think about. But I guess they're just showing that this was a Saturn port that never got released. Not a big deal. Okay. All right. So PS Store dropped several PS5 AAA games, and they're all free. Now, this could be on other. Okay. Is TX or 2XKO out? And is that how you pronounce it? Oh, it came out October 7th? I had no idea. Available now. Wow. And it's free? Did I not know this? Is it on Steam, or is it one of those where you have to download their launcher? Yeah, it's not on Steam. Huh. This might be something to check out, but I don't know if I should do it on another platform. Oh, it has launched season 1. Okay. Yeah, season 1 launch. Huh. Oh, so it really came out in October. Interesting. That flew under my radar. I want to check this out, but I'll have to download it. So their launcher and everything, but I'm gonna have to check it out. That's cool. Okay. What else do I want to see on this? This Arc Knight's Endfield. This might be just another one of those Wuthering Waves likes. That's so many weird words I have to use in order, but there's a lot of neat stuff about this that looks cool. Oh, music. See, this is the stuff that gets me. It's like, oh, all these currencies now. Okay, music. Well, let's try something real quick. Okay, Arc Knights Enfield. Let's see. Okay, I guess that's. Let me type in gameplay. Okay. This was just 9 hours ago.
What took you so long?
Sorry.
Uh-oh. Okay, here's some combat. Looks cool, crunchy, combo-based. You get a dodge. So this does all the typical stuff, right? But I'm curious what the world is like. Am I really focused on gathering? That was cool. Did that guy just summon a bunch of turrets that just blew everyone up? Okay, so this is the stuff I like to see. Open world. Or at least we think. Okay, so he made a zipline tower. Alright. Seems like you could be making something else. Like a hoverboard. You just hover. And you don't have to, like, get on a giant contraption you made that has a pulley system. That, see, look, he just made guns. I feel like you could make rockets and then just rocket propel yourself everywhere. Okay, that's cool, I gotta say. But is there, I wonder if we will see where, oh, I have to look at my map and see where to go. Nope, a lot of story. So I'd be pressing start here. Okay. Now what? More combat. See, this combat looks pretty cool. Even though it looks like combat we've seen everywhere. Oh my god, this is the thing I hate. I have to spend time with all these different currencies and...
Breaker clans. The Bone Crushers are the ones who actively respect violence. According to intel from the SOW.
I will say the one thing that is starting to get to me is how much these games come out where they're probably using Unreal Engine where everything looks realistic and then you have an anime character. It's like it loses all sense of any sort of art direction. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm in the mood for a very action-heavy game, which actually, maybe that's what we get to next. Because I have downloaded the demo for Yakuza 3, but I want to play the Dark Ties. It's supposed to be the beat 'em up. So, give me a second. All right. Let's start this up. And I literally pressed download while the show was streaming the beginning part because I had totally forgot the demo was supposed to come out today. And I realized at the last minute. What? Okay. So this is a Yakuza game. I've played these, right? And I will say I started with Shenmue. I feel like Shenmue was the first Yakuza game, really. It kind of set that type of gameplay experience. I've played recent ones, like I think it was Infinite Wealth, where it became turn-based. Yeah, and I played through a lot of it. And I was trying to get to the Hawaii base building thing, and I never did. I put a lot of time in the game. I'm actually at the end of the game, and I should just finish it. But anyway, it is a turn-based action game, so I guess that's what kept me from playing it other than me trying to make it through this world and get to the end. But I guess one thing I keep forgetting with demos is sometimes they take a long time when you first start them up, as we can see here. But there's a progress bar at the bottom that we can, wait for. While that's happening, what's something else I could bring up? Xenoblade stuff. Because it's really all there is else to talk about. Okay, here we go. That's pretty cool. Right at the front, it asks you like what languages you want. All right, we can skip this stuff. I just want to see. So this is interesting. It's like 2 games, right? But it's a remake or remaster. I don't know which one of Kiwami 3, Yakuza, and then this Dark Ties is supposed to be a completely different game. That's an action game. So settings, let's make sure We got to invert, guys. It's just like, it's life. Okay, start. Standard difficulty. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Jim Killick saying, oh yes, Yakuza, the franchise that is both on crack while being emotionally sober at the same time. Yeah, that's what I like about Japanese storytelling, fiction, you know, all that. It tends to be serious and goofy at the same time.
Loved by no one, needed by no one.
Aw, that's sad. But we don't have time for all this. We don't feel sorry for you. We just want to beat up some bad guys. Or darts. You can enjoy a game of darts. Oh, you know. Okay. Hey, look, I asked ChatGPT and it said this isn't story heavy, don't worry. But I still haven't played a game yet.
According to the investigators' report.
Nope, he's reading. Guys, we're not here to read. Okay. All right. Okay. So really, I can't get into a fight yet? All right, well. I don't like it when games do that. I think Final Fantasy, 16 did that? Where it's like, it has you walk for 2 seconds and then cutscene. But if that means I'm going to fight, then let's do this. Okay. Using combination speedy shoot boxing, inspired action, aerial combos by shaking off the chains of logic and reason, mine can trigger his dark awakening. Mine. Mine? Oh, yeah. Okay, now... okay, calm down. Okay, now hold down B. Wait, hold down B. And while stepping on an enemy, press it. Oh, okay. Interesting. So B... holding... Hold on, I wanted to figure out what the controls were first. Below your health bar, shackled hearts. Build these up by landing hits on your enemies. When you have at least 1 shackled heart, press right trigger to trigger a dark awakening. Hold to consume 2. Okay. So I'm a little more powerful. Okay, so B grabs someone, but if you hold down B, you jump on them. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. I like how with the combat commands, there's pressing the button and holding it down. Where there's, you know, it's contextual and you can do a lot with that. I think some of the Dynasty Warriors games have really good combat systems that have you holding down buttons during combos. Thank you for playing Dark Ties. It almost sounds like it's over. Here's some of the exciting content you'll find in this demo. Battle, camera mode, mini games. So, and I don't know what is this going to be an open world game? Which that could be cool. No, I didn't mean to do that. So I got to take a taxi. The graphics look good. The camera looks good. It's running really well, especially for a demo. Oh, look at this stuff here. Someone left a briefcase. Oh. Got some help? Okay, but for a taxi... Oh, hey. Okay. So, I will say, despite what I was told, this is still very narrative heavy, where a lot of the game is interacting with the environment in non-combat scenarios. That's what I want to do. Oh, wait, or did I just take me where I was? I don't know, we'll see. Oh, no, okay, we're good. I'm really digging the graphics. Really digging the graphics. Yeah, okay. I'll just be beating them up. It doesn't matter. I like how Dynasty Warriors got deeper in controls as they started expanding into other IPs and experimented. Yeah, exactly. I think the one that really got me into the series was the first Hyrule Warriors because they added a lot of combat mechanics in that. But the new one is good. I just haven't played it much. Well, I played a good amount of it, I guess. Oh, an arcade. Wait, this says Sexy Club Love Bunny. But it shows a video game controller. This is the cool part of these games. I've played a few of these, like Judgment or Lost Judgment. There is something cool about the, like, look at the level of detail on the stairs and all that, like walking around. It just, this is cool. What? What? It's not open. Well, that's okay. Oh, here we go. Nice. Oh, bad guys. Oh. Okay. There we go. Bam. That's cool. And it's funny because this has very much, you know, now that I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles, very much the JRPG vibe, which is what it is, where it's combat happens in these little sections, right? Like, let's see what happens if I walk. Okay, they see me, just like in those games. Now I can, okay. And then you have to take them on. I like that. Oh, messed up. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, he's got a knife. Oh, that was using the double?
Hardly even a workout.
Combat's a little simple right now, but it is pretty fun. I'd like to see how it picks up. I'd also like to find a proper arcade to see, you know, what if they have like Outrun, Space Harrier, stuff like that. Wow, love the look of the city, the draw distance. Oh, that was cool. I went to go grab him, messed up, and my guy fumbled. Oh. Nice.
What a waste of time.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm having fun with the combat, but don't know if I really should be doing something else. Yeah, okay. Hold up. So that's cool. Yeah, it has like this open world, just like the other ones, I guess. That's right. Oh, that guy's got a gun. Nice.
Morons.
Yeah, it really feels like Xenoblade Chronicles JRPG style, where you just run into an instance. Actually, let me just head toward the objective. I'm having fun just running around the city, beating up people. Oh, briefcase. Don't mind if I do. All right. Hey, cutscene. Skip. Okay.
Let's get
All right, here we go. Hopefully it's going to tell me more mechanics. Oh. Like, what are some other buttons? Just so I can, like, hit behind me or stop people? Is there a block? No. Okay, that was that. I didn't really need to do that. Let's see. Dynasty Warrior Gun 2 was my first major war. Has been. Oh, that's cool.
Tried cutting corners.
Which means
but
Japan.
ended up paying a high price.
Hey Jonas, are you playing the next Gang of Dragons soon next year? If I know what you're talking about, if I think I know what you're talking about, I might. When it comes to the Yakuza games, I've never really stayed with one, and it's always been touchy. Again, like I love Shenmue, but when I would play the Yakuza games, they didn't really have this. I don't know. Sometimes it'd be a little too goofy for me, but I understand people like that.
He wouldn't. Is he?
Yikes. Yeah. Of course you need to stop that. Wait. Yeah. I mean, what the? Yeah. What? That was a weird one. Let's just beat him up. Oh, we're doing the sumo style. All right, I was just boxing this morning, so I feel like... Oh, no. I wonder how I'm supposed to block. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, I love the block. Although it doesn't... You don't know what exactly he... There we go. I ain't done with you yet. Okay. Nice. Okay, block is left bumper, and if you time it right, it looks like you're absorbing the hit. All right. All right, that's going to be it. I'm glad I checked this out. I guess that was the end for that. Maybe you can return and run around. February 12th. That's pretty fun. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. What? Oh, I want to get out. I don't want to experience the story. Got to Alt F4. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. That was a lot of fun. I'll be back tomorrow with some more. So until then, have a good one. See y'all.